How's it going? My name's Darren. I am a manufacturer rep with Black Series Campers. We are out of Southern California, and we basically design off-road adventure style trailers. Basically go anywhere you need to go, anywhere your tow vehicle can go. We can pretty much got something that can hook up for you. We are over here at the Overland Expo West in Colorado, enjoying our time here, showing off some trailers. So first of all, for the trailer, we got our full articulating hitch. This guy will get you full motion, left to right on the vehicle, up and down with the block, and then full 360 degrees on the actual hitch itself. That'll get you your full articulation. That way your vehicle and the trailer can pivot at different points and still stay connected safely. We got a little tab here. This basically comes up when you're going off-road. Gives you a little bit more movement to kind of prevent so much pushing on your rig or the vehicle towing. Push it down for street, makes it a little bit more firm. We got your e-brake up here. That way you can lock up the wheels just for a split second so you don't have to worry about chalking them right away. Saves you a little bit of time, but you still need to chalk them when you're going to keep them where they need to go. We got your electric jack, that's right up front. We got your jockey wheel, a heavy duty one that can swivel up out of the way if needed. We have our Anderson plugs up front, one for the braking system, one is for the electric jack, and we got the other one that goes straight to your house batteries. And the great thing about that is you can plug in another additional briefcase solar panel, so you can plug it and go right into your house batteries and charge it in case you just need to run it 50 feet, 100 feet away. Maybe you're under a bunch of trees and you're not quite getting that solar. We have our front end of our trailer. This is all a European design diamond plating. All the angles are designed for a purpose of deflecting those rocks off of the trailer and downward, not back at your tow vehicle, so it won't damage anything. The frame here is one-piece framing all the way from front to back. It's a hot dip galvanized steel frame. It's going to prevent you from any kind of rusting or elements getting to it with that being hot dipped. The silver section here you got is composite aluminum. That's going to give you your strength, rigidity, but would not add a lot of weight to the trailer itself. This front compartment, we have a rack for 2 5-gallon jerry can. We have our diesel reservoir here. Our furnace on our units are diesel. They're not propane, they're diesel. So that way you have that compartment up in front. Left side here is for our propane. You can hold 2 bottles of propane, maybe 15 or 30 pound. They hold that as well. We have ventilated holes in the bottom, so keep in a kind of leak situation. We even have a tube that runs up to kind of press that leaks out if necessary. We got one of our 4 floodlights on the very top of the unit. So that we come across the side over here, we come across one of our first rock guards. These bars are here to protect the corners of the trailer so nothing comes up and bangs it or anything happens to it. One of our 4 stabilizer legs. They are not meant for leveling, but they're for stabilizing when you keep the trailer nice and sturdy when you're in there walking around. The first compartment here is our pass-through compartment. Has a door on the other side as well. These breakers are everything that works off of the 30 amp shore power. So we have all residential breakers in there. So very easy, convenient things that need to fix if ever, or repair, or replace. Easy access for all of it. You got your 30 amp shore power. The on-demand water heater, it's tankless water heater. We have our outdoor shower that has a hot and cold knobs in there, so you can actually mix it. You don't have to just guess, and whatever's coming out of the hose is what you have to deal with. Another one of our floodlights. And then we got our water connection. We have the fill for the drinking water, because our HQ models all have a 16-gallon drinking water reservoir that will go through 3 water filters inside of the trailer. This is for your general water. On this particular model, it's a 50-gallon general water. And then you got your city hookups. What we're really famous for as well is our independent suspension. Each one of our wheels have a lower control arm, 2 shocks, a coil spring in the middle, and they all have a polyurethane bushings and Zerk fittings to help maintain those as well, and a retaining chain so that way that wheel does not fully extend and destroy anything on that factor. Nice safety feature. All of the tires come with 265/75 R16s, so they're about a 30-inch tire. So it's one of the larger ones out there for right on the trailer, coming right off of the dealership there. And we'll move around to the back side here. So you got your 2 full-size spares on these units. You have a hitch for mounting like a bicycle rack, maybe a small generator rack. We have our sewage, our black and gray tank dump in the on the bottom lower there. We do have these D-rings, these red D-rings. These are rated at 9,000 pounds a piece. So if you happen to get wedged up somewhere, you got to get a pull or help out. Those you can connect to and pull it out. Our rear lights here, you got your backup lights. We have a brake light and turn signal. So we actually have a backup. Most of them don't have a rear backup light, so that's nice backing up in the darkness. We have one of our outdoor speakers, marine grade with a little tweeter on them. This is your black tank flush, so you can fill up your black tank and actually flush it out, just gravity fill. We got your another floodlight on the top here, and then a nice little prep station that folds up. Kind of good spot to put like a crock pot, an Instant Pot, maybe a second camping stove for kind of doing two kitchen locations. Our doors are on the unique side. You pull up this tab right here. Screen door separates from the door itself. And now you got a hard reinforced door that has 3 points of contact when it latches up. So that way it stays solid, secure. You can actually lock this guy up, walk away from it, and it's secure and solid, and you still get that ventilation. We have power steps. We got a nice little solar light, so with a motion sensor. So when you're walking up at night, it's just enough for a few hours to kind of light up the area so it's not so dark on you. Our awning is electric. It does have a hand crank in case you lose power or you want to reserve that power, so it is all remote control. This is our outdoor kitchen. We got a 2-burner stove. We got one drawer for the utensils, another storage drawer here, little access drawer to get underneath the sink. It's a gravity drain sink, so you can put like a 5-gallon bucket on there, safe from getting water into your gray tank. You have your gas and your water lines are just down below here to hook right into the sink, so they're ready to go. All this will fold up and slide right into the unit. And again, we have another one of our rock guards, and then the other passageway, and another floodlight just over the kitchen. All right, so we're now inside the camper here in our HQ19. We have the microwave, Dometic fridge. All of our cabinetry pops right out. You have a light and exhaust fan for your stove. Got some puck lights on this unit here. There's a little touch light here. Lights up a bar all the way across for some nice lighting right over your countertop. 3-burner stove, gas with electric start, along with the oven. One of our faucets here, this is a residential faucet, so it's quality. You have the general water, you have your drinking water. They both come out of the same spout. And underneath the sink is where our 3 water filter system is at for our drinking water. And then just below the bed is where we have our control for our on-demand water heater. This unit actually comes with a subwoofer, an amplifier, and it all works Bluetooth. So you can hook up your iPad, your phone, whatever. There's no head unit to deal with. It's all right there underneath. Come across right over the doorway there. We have basically our headquarters. This is going to give you all the gauges of how your tanks are doing, your drinking water, general water, gray and black. Your water pumps, because you have 2, one's for your general water, one is for your drinking water. Our fuses are actually push reset fuses for the 12-volt system, so there's no worrying about having auto fuses that you got to replace. This is our little panel here for our solar panel, what it's bringing in, what the batteries are sitting at, and how many amps per hour we're using. You have your touch buttons here for lighting. Our table or dinette will actually collapse down. It actually will telescope down with kind of like an office chair works. So that way it lowers down and lowers back up. There's no removing of the bar, taking the top off. It all just collapses down for you. Got your TV over in this location. Below the seats, you have your inverter. This one has a 2,000 watt, 3,000 spike pure sine inverter to it. This one on this side is going to have your 4 100 watt AGM batteries with your solar controller, all that good stuff in here as well. Our AC unit, it runs off shore power only, but it's a 13,500 BTU AC unit. On the roof, to power up those batteries, are going to be 4 150 watt solar panels. So you got 600 watts of solar sitting on the roof. Coming into, we have a full bath back here. You have a 1-piece fiberglass shower so that way there's no seams except for where the roof meets the walls, so you don't have to worry about leaking. You have a ventilation. Our shower door will kind of accordion open and close, and it goes back into the unit. So any kind of dripping of the water will stay within the shower versus coming out on your floor and have to worry about that. Magnifying mirror, got a lot of light, a lot of storage. Porcelain sink. residential faucet, porcelain toilet, and this particular unit, HQ19, comes with a 7-gallon washing machine that will work off your shore power as well. And all of this will close and block off with a nice sliding barn door style kind of bathroom door for you. So you can find us at blackseriescamper.com, or you can even take a look at our YouTube channel at officialblackseries.usa, and you'll be able to take a look at some videos of other trailers that we have, things of that, kind of get a good idea of what we have to offer. But definitely come out to our website, take a look, again, blackseriescamper.com, and get all the details you need.